Hi everyone, it's Holly from Journal with Dolly, and today I've got another journal flip through with you. This journal is the one that I did before this journal. Now this is the one that I did a flip through of last week, and I actually got some really good feedback and quite a lot of views and things, so I was really chuffed with that. Now this journal is totally different to what this looks like. So this one's really creative, it's got loads of different colours and stuff. If you haven't seen the flip through for this, then I will leave a link in the description box down below, sorry. And this one is a lot more creative than this one. This is when I was just getting into creative journaling. I did a lot of bullet journaling before this, so it was kind of going off that sort of format. And yeah, this one is what I do now. It's a lot more creative, but I asked people on the last video and they said that they wanted to see my past ones. So I'll just quickly show you what I've picked up. And I picked this up, just move this out of the way. I picked this up from Home Sense last week, and it is a Moleskine, but it's a Beatles one. So that's what it looks like. It comes in this box, and it came with a beautiful little tag on it, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I just wanted to share this because this is what I'm going to make into my YouTube book. So any journal ideas that I've got or anything are going to go straight into here. And as you can see, it is limited edition, so it has like the number of copies of what number copy you've got and stuff. And yeah, I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. So I picked that up, and that's what I'm going to do my YouTubing ideas in. Now, like my last video, I will apologise, I've got a cold, so if I'm coughing and spluttering, bear with me. But I wanted to get another video up because I had so much of a good response with this one. So I'll move this one to the side. As you can see, this one's massive. The one that I'm going to be doing today is not that big. Let's get that. There we go. Yeah, and this is this one. Again, like my other one, if you see any of these, then this just means that it's covering up some personal information. These are not supposed to be there. So just try and ignore that if you can. So yeah, first things first, when you open this up, I did do this kind of groovy, like my other one. So I've just got some vintage paper for an advert in there. And this is a picture of me last year. So this was from January 2018 to, I think, maybe June. Yeah, June. So I might put that in actually. I have not put that in, but yeah, January to June. And yeah, I always start off my journals really with like a cover photo, so like a postcard with some nice paper in the background. And this is the one that I picked for this one. And this journal has a lot of pictures in it at the beginning, because this is when I first got my Instax Polaroid camera, so there's a lot of pictures of like this in it and stuff like that. So this was New Year's Eve and day last year. It's just me talking about that. It's a picture of me and my mum, so I won't show that. This was me and Will's 1 year anniversary together, and this was a night out we went on. If I'm a little bit stuttery, by the way, it's because I haven't looked through this in, you know, over a year, so I'm trying to remember what we did, what I'm actually talking about. This is still about that night, so again, more pictures. That was me without pink hair. Yeah. So as you can see, I did use washi tape, stickers, pockets, things like that, but it's just not as crazy as my most recent one. This is about a night out. This is about going for food with my friend. This is about date night that me and my boyfriend had. This is about when my friend came up to see me. This is about going to this restaurant called Manjaro's. For the people in England, it's a little bit like Nando's, but it's kind of like a rip-off version. It's really nice though, so yeah, that's about that. This was about going to the Royal Armouries, which is a big museum in Leeds, where we live. Went lots of times when I was little, so this was kind of like a throwback me and Will went one day. Sometimes it's the mundane things that make you truly happy. So true. This was just a little note that Will had written me on just some scrap paper, which I just thought was really sweet, so I kept that. This was about going to London to see one of our favourite bands called Architects, and we actually saw these last night in Manchester, so there you go. So that's me and Will. There we are, just chilling. I got some new washi tape. There's the ticket. This is the hotel that we stayed in. I'll just put some little London stuff because obviously we're in London. Tube map, and this at this point I was gluten-free. It's a very long health saga, so I'm not going to get too much into it. But I'm not gluten-free anymore in the long and short of it. I've been diagnosed with something else, so yeah. But I was very excited at this point because it's been a long time since I'd had donuts. This is when my sister came up, and this is when I bought my art journal notebook, which I will do a flip through of at some point when it's a little bit more filled up. It is filled up since here because obviously this was last year, but I would like it to be a little bit more filled up before I do a flip through of it. And this again is about when my sister came. This was about Valentine's Day, and my boyfriend booked us to go to this posh restaurant. Yeah, that's just the receipt and some cute stickers and stuff. And this is the card that he got me. So cute. It's this little otter. And then this is like what we had at work to decorate the office at my old job. This all flips out. So this is about the work party that I was at, and these are some pictures from the work party. And then I went to the Cat Cafe, which is in Leeds. And then there's some Polaroids in there. This is about, I don't know. Oh, this is about my sister's birthday, which is supposed to happy birthday there, so I went home. This is about a date night me and Will had. And we went to see The Shape of Water. And this opens out, I think, yeah, to that. And this was really interesting because this is about when there was a really bad storm in the UK, and it lasted like a month and a half, and just English people are just not, British people actually, are just not prepared for snow. And I don't know why, because we do get it every year, but the whole country just goes into full-on meltdown. So that's what happened here. Villages cut off for days, like that's what happened. People call it the beast from the east, and it just annihilated everybody. Everybody was struggling, and yeah, I don't know why it was that dramatic, but it was. This was about when my friends from uni came up to stay with us. Some more pictures there about that. That's just the tag from the cloakroom of the night out. The Beast from the East, told you, yeah? This is when we went to see Black Panther, and we came out of the cinema and it was just, the snow was just crazy bad. It was so thick and crazy, yeah, so that was funny. This is a night out that I went on, me and my friend being silly in one of them photo booth things. This is when I went to see The Greatest Showman with my mum and my nana and my sister for Mother's Day. And that's what this is about. This was like a life update page because I had got a new job, which is the job I'm at now, and I was really super happy about it. So yeah, that was just about that, and about a swap that I did with somebody about zines and things like that. This is about a museum that me and Will went to, and it's the Bradford Media and Science Museum, which is amazing actually. It's not far from where we live, and it was really good. So I put these in because they were like little cigarette cards, some ephemera that I got given, and put those in. And then this is just a few things from the actual day. And then on the night we went to Cozy Club, which you will recognise from the last video. We'd been there before, and that was where we went for New Year's Eve, so that's put in there as well. This was all about my new job, because the first sort of week I was there, we had to go to London for like a celebration, a yearly celebration thing. And it was just really funny because I'd only been there like a week. So I didn't know anybody, and yeah, I had this massive like yearly celebration thing with the company to go to. So this was like a little thing that we got to get our food and drinks with. They had like a fake casino, and whoever had the most of these at the end of the night got a prize. Yeah. So this is a picture of us girls in one of the pubs we went to before, and then they had one of these like photo booth things. So again, that's the company I work for. So like they put on this big thing for us, and this is my thing from the train and my train ticket. I went and got a croissant in the morning, and then I was back in Hull for Easter, and I was at Will's family for the day here, and then the next day we went to my mum's, and she did us a like a roast dinner. Yeah, I'm not gluten-free anymore, that's when that happened. Yeah, so exciting moment that. This was about, what was this about? Oh, this was just like a chilling evening because Will had his last shift at a job he had. We went to a gig. These are broken up now, very sad. Yeah, and this has closed down, so this is really strange. See what journaling can do for you. This is only a year ago, and that band's broken up, and that restaurant isn't there anymore, so there you go. This was another meal out we went on in the next morning because we were all hanging. So we went and got a breakfast at this place called Rosie's Diner, which is like an American sort of diner thing. This was... I don't actually know. Oh, this was about us going just for some drinks after work. And this was about the first weekend off that my boyfriend had ever had, pretty much since we've been together, because he always worked in hospitality and he got a new job, and he doesn't work weekends anymore, so this was like a really big deal. This is when we went to see Avengers, which was on the night at midnight, and I'd done a really long day at work, literally fell asleep all the way through the film. I hate superhero films. There, I said it. I don't enjoy them. The only one that I have enjoyed was Wonder Woman, and I did quite like Black Panther, admittedly, but I do not enjoy Avengers or Marvel in general or anything like that. So going to see this after a 13-hour day at work was not my top priority, so I ended up falling asleep for pretty much the entire thing. So that's quite funny. This was about when I went round to some girls' house after work, and some of the girls came over. We played a funny game. This was another weekend, chilled weekend that me and Will had. I got some new washi tapes. I've just recently ran out of this one. Wanted to see where I got it from, so Hobbycraft, I think. Let's try and find that again. And then we went for hot dogs, and this is the wrapper from the hot dog. We got fish and chips. This was about going to see Will's sister. She does dancing, so she wrote down all the dances that she was in the show, and this is the ticket from that. And then the next day we went for drinks out, and like went for like a day sesh, and this was me and my friend from work. She came to join us. This is about food out, and I don't know what this is about. Oh, this is when we went to York for the day. This is about getting Primo's hot dogs, just chilling. This was when Harry and Meghan got married. I honestly do not care for the royal family at all, so it had no biggie for me, but Will's family see it as an opportunity to have a party, and I'm fine with that. So they had like a royal wedding party, and we went, and yeah, it was it was quite fun. But yeah, so that's about that. And I just thought the invitation was actually really nice, so I kept that. And that's my boyfriend with his dog in bed at home. So that's all about that. This is where I started to get a little bit more arty. So this is about my birthday weekend. So all the paper again that I got for my birthday. And then this was the day before. And this was a card I got from work. So I kept that because it has all of the, you know, signatures and stuff from people from work in it. And then actually on my birthday, it was Slam Dunk Festival, which is that wristband. That one that's still on. It was the little red one. And yeah, we went here and it was amazing. It's my 3rd year that I went. Or maybe it was my 2nd year. I don't know how many times I've been to this, but it was my 3rd year going. Yeah. So that was a really fun day. Here is a leaflet with the site map on it, and then all the stage times, the bands that we saw. Here is a poster of all the bands that were there. And then that's just me talking about going for a picnic with Will. Me and Will went to Blackpool for the day, went to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is a theme park, and it was a real good time. I haven't been in a long time. There's a picture of us too. Selfie near Blackpool Tower. So yeah, and this is our card to get in. And it was a really fun day, it was great. And this is a rucksack I have, which looks like a bear. And then there's my wristband. And then this was the first time that I'd ever been to Little Tokyo, which if you've looked at my other video, you'll know that I love it here. Went to George's for some food. Went to see Jurassic World again at midnight. However, I fell asleep in this one. I survived. I actually really enjoyed it. This was when I went to Lincoln to see some of my friends. The same girlies that came, yeah, there. It was them again. Let's see them. This was just about going after work for some drinks. And then I started to write this, and then I decided that I was going to put this in my new journal because I didn't like lined paper anymore. So this was the end of this journal. Kind of stopped quite abruptly, really. But yeah, that's when I moved on to the other one. And the other reason I wanted to move on to the one was, apart from not liking lined paper anymore, it was also because I didn't like that I moved into my new flat and I felt like it was a new chapter. So I really wanted to, sorry for shaking you about, I really wanted to write a little bit about moving out and kind of like a new start, my new job and everything. So that was kind of like the end of that one. So that's the end of this flip through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do another flip through of a couple more journals. So another one like that. I'm going to flip you through this, which is my art journal, which is looking pretty chunky. It's looking pretty good, so I can show you that. I'm going to show you a flip through of my normal journal at the moment when I've got round to it. And I'd also like to show you this book that I got given for Christmas, which is my crafting journal, which could be, you know, of interest to some of you. And I'd like to do a flip through of this book as well, Hand Lettering Handbook, because I think this can be really handy for people that like journaling as well. So look out for those videos, they will be coming up. I'm basically going to be doing a backtrack of all of the journals that I've done. So I'm going to be doing the one before that one I've just shown you. I'm going to be doing 2 bullet journals. I'm going to be showing you a collections journal that I used to keep as well. Just so that all of them have been shown and that it kind of suits everybody's style, because I realised that that one that I showed you in the previous video might have been too arty for some of you, and some of you might just prefer writing and keeping mementos, whereas some of, you know, other people might really like the kind of crafty, arty way that I do journal. So yeah, let me know what you think, and thank you very much for watching this, and again thank you for all the support that I've had. So subscribe and like this video, give me a comment. I do either love all my comments, I read every single one, and if I feel like it not deserves, but if I feel like I should reply to it, I will reply to you. So yeah, leave me a comment, like the video, subscribe to it if you like it, and I'll see you in my next video, when hopefully I'll be showing you these, and I might not have a cough anymore, which will be really exciting. Thanks guys, bye.